Solid pace, good carry, left alone from Coles. Comes in the ball once more. That's on the off stump. Coles drives it for the run.
Yes, Panton got off to a great start with the ball. Well, first Yarrambat did with a none for 50, and then suddenly they lost 5 for 4, 5 for 60. But Panton let off their guard and suddenly are chasing 290 to win.
Coles and Coles doesn't offer a shot.
So they got a lot of work to do here, and they've still got plenty of time though. We've still got half an hour of play left for the end of the day, and then all of day 2 tomorrow.
Chukka Wilson and Pieman with Benson Bay on the boundary here with this clash. Comes in again. He drives again, but tries the fielder in the first over. The Hills 4 runs foul, lost and wicket.
Are you there, Pieman? Pieman, come in, come in.
Pieman's here, but if you're looking for Benson Beatty, we haven't been able to pick him up all day. So
where's Pieman? Oh, there he is.
So Pieman's fine, that's me. I'm fine.
Where's Benson Beatty?
Benson Beatty, I can't. Oh, there he is, but we can't pick him up. No. And horrible connections down there all day. As Bray now from the pavilion end.
So Bray to bowl to Christopher Dorr.
He's got in a bit of form late season, but hasn't quite had the season that's set the world on fire. The field, he's got 2 men back for the hook, a mid-wicket, 3 slips, a gully, point cover mid-on. I feel he's going to attack.
Either they know that Crystal likes to pull, or this guy likes to dig it in short. Let's just see what'll happen.
Here he comes. Play away to the offside. Good call for Coles. Yeah, you get 1. But I have a feeling he's going to attack. Attack the stumps, look for movement, and has protection in case he gets it wrong.
Ah yes, for the leg lands. That's interesting.
Bray, one of the youngsters in the ones lineup for Yarrambat. Okay pace, but as we said, his natural ability is just to attack. As here comes in now. Where's that short we were talking about? And there's only 1 man out for the hook. I think there's 1 man for the hook.
Yes.
Don't be confused about that. It's a gentleman behind. That's Al Bentley.
Alistair Bentley there. Give us a wave, Al.
He was standing next to Benson Bay before. So hopefully Benson's around the area. Bray in again. To Dorr. Left alone. But I still have a feeling Bray's going to attack. He's going to bowl as full as he can without bowling a full toss.
That looks like it's going to be the plan.
They're not letting also Panton score runs. They've got protection, so they don't want Panton to get away to a fly and be 35 to 40 for none. As here comes Bray. Draws a play. And they take the bye.
That's a big fellow.
That looks a lot like
that guy that made
one of the duck makers.
He batted at number 4 and he was on that hat trick, but he survived it, and then he made very little after that.
Chukka Wilson and Pieman here in the commentary box watching Sean Bray bowl to Coles. Coles leave that alone. 7 for none here. That's 7 runs, not 7 wickets. If it was 7 wickets, Penny will be in a lot of trouble. But
right, you are.
Yarrambat earlier, 289. there by Hank's ton. He did superbly down the lower order. It shows the importance of good lower order batting on the bowls. Again, out by the start. That's in the over. Number 7.
It's none for 7 here.
Panton off to a very steady start. Coles 5, Door 1, and the 1 extra so far. Panton got the climb ahead of them. But they are good enough to win this game. That's why they finished top. Comes in. Slow ball, and picked up well at square leg. No run.
No run there. Panton on none for 7. They want to get off to a good start here. If they bat out the half an hour, that should get rid of the new ball. And it should open the door for batting tomorrow.
Bowls. They send leg
Oh,
side.
excellent keeping there.
Well, that's the desperation you need for finals. You've got to lead from the front when you're anywhere in the field. You got to do your bit. You got to take that catch. You got to save those runs. Private Panton didn't do that well. A lot of the fielders gave up halfway through a chase. Panton none for Chetham, chasing 2-9 for victory. Comes in. Well, bowled, seemed to move in a bit. What got the door trapped on the crease. And of a long list of batting ability. Lanier, most certainly. As in once more. Door again playing from the crease. Back to the bowler. No run. With Simon Gunn not in the lineup, they are a bit short in top order batting. And when it comes to low order batting, they're one of the best teams in the competition.
Yes. Batsmen are actually competing to bat at number 7. I don't want to bat at number 6. I want to bat at number 7.
Low order means more runs in the ones these days as Door plays back to the bowler. Seems not to be moving his feet too well. But then again, it's a nervous start to 75, you're chasing a big score, and you know if you make that 80, and you do that job of yours, you can help the team win and get into the grand final.
Most definitely Pie Man.
Bowls again. Into the over. Score. 7 runs without loss of the wicket. Shamsar's the best cricketer never to make a run. I haven't got that much competition, but still.
I don't know.
Mitchell and Bentley on the boundary. The crowd demanding that the umpire gives it a wide. The umpire not budging. Bray's been steady so far. Or bowl that time. Cole's on the back foot, plays it back. They don't seem too eager to go for it at this stage. Bray to bowl. Up the line. Steady start from the hills. They do need every run they can get to get to 290. It's a big score. You should probably forget the ground conditions. It is a big score nevertheless. Especially against the new ball, it's going to be tough. Yarrambat will not let the pressure go off in these early stages. That's why they've got the umbrella. The 3 slips in a gully. Bray in. Left alone. Last crowd here today to watch day 1 of the final. We'll probably get a bigger crowd tomorrow, or day 2.
Absolutely.
The game on the line.
It could be the game of the century.
I've heard that claim a few times this year. Only once has it happened. And Brady now bowls. Get away, and well called there at mid-wicket. Yarrambat are excited. 9 wickets away from being the first of the grand final.
And in comes the night watchman.
Yes, Gilmore to the crease to replace Coles. He'll be disappointed. He was the most likely to survive this period. And he looks disappointed. Out for 5, caught at mid-wicket off the bowling of Bray. It was one of his more loose deliveries. But Coles is a bit of a puller. That's why he went for the shot. Panton 1 for 7 in pursuit of 290. Ty Gilmore at the crease. Good mates with Chris Dorr. Gilmore having an extremely long day today. It all started at 8:30. It all started at 8:30 for Ty Gilmore. When he came at the ground and he did a long day of fielding, got one over of relief when Panton came into bat, and he's done fielding all day. It'd be a horrible way for his day to end if he fell now. Especially with Panton needing one of their top 3 to make a big score.
So here we go, Ty Gilmore, night watchman. I would have thought they would have chosen to send in Lee Donaldson as the night watchman, but there you go.
Gilmore not eager to have a go at that one.
And he shouldn't. End of the over.
1 for 7 in pursuit of 290. Been some day of cricket here today.
Well, it's been a very long day of cricket for Channel 8. Chukka Wilson
It's been there all the way.
commentating like mad.
10 hours, not much relief. Just 3 breaks. He's in there behind the camera, and Pieman, the seller's been there the rest of the way. Door faces, and a good Yorker there. Fielded at cover. 1 for 7 is the score. And we'd like to thank some of our special guests from today, mostly Heath George, who's one of our more regular commentators nowadays. Comes into bowl. Good areas. The door up is no shot. Not too long in today's play. A day which belongs to the bats. Mind you, last time Panton and Yarrambat met in the semi-final in the G-grade competition. Panton were down and out on day 1 but came back and won the match. Can they do this on this occasion? Dorr would like that, as he missed the one down leg.
Yes, Chris Dorr's got a big role to play here. The grandstand clock says 15 minutes before the end of the day's play, at least 6 o'clock.
You might get more overs, it depends what the umpires are doing. But 6 o'clock finish would be best in their minds. Comes in. Defended. No run taken as it goes to mid-on.
This is Channel 8.
Where else would you watch Simon Valley cricket? Nowhere. In the pads, but not much of an appeal. Wouldn't have hit the stumps.
Interesting.
Interesting game continuing. You're on strike. He's hit. I don't think there was glove. I think it was all thigh. Oh, well, it suggested that it may have been just a bit of a bottom edge maybe on that one. Anyway, Dorr survives.
I think Dorr was just upset that he chose to play an impulsive shot like the hook shot at a time like this. With only 14 minutes away from 6 o'clock.
Bray continue. He has been the less consistent of the bowls, but he's got the wicket, and I think that's all Yarrambat care about. Just continues. Head down, guys! Two catching men in close, one the leg side, one the off. Two slips, a gully, point and cover. Mid on and fine leg. Gilmore leaves alone, that's come back. There's some delivery there. The bats are on fire here. They want to take more wickets tonight. I'm not sure who they'll send in next. I'm sure they have someone prepared for the situation. Brain. Defended. Young Gilmore defends. Gilmore's done a reasonable job on playing for the ones this season. He got brought back into the side when Simon Gunn was ruled out. This time he drives, beats the field. They sell for one. Gilmore's off the mark. Dorr is also on one, and the score is 8 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. That of Stuart Coles.
No worries, Toy.
Great bowls, and that was a nice one. Held its line, and Dorr didn't quite pick it.
No, he didn't.
Sun setting here on what's been the opening day of finals here at the Cracknell Reserve. The double header here, and the double header continues tomorrow. We'll have the semi-finals finished. Comes into bowl. Fends. Fielded nicely in the gully, saving any chance of a run. And they wouldn't have much to gain now. They just do not want to lose another wicket. Yarrambat had their tails up, they've had the day's play belonging to them. Today we have seen 297 runs and 11 wickets, some days cricket. Can I run? He must be hit badly. This will be interesting what happens.
Just wait there, Toy.
Interesting what happened there. Dorr looks to be in a bit of bother, but he plays to put the helmet back on, which is a good sign.
Well, we've got the camera. We can check action replay.
And the umpire's having a talk. Surely they can't reverse the no ball.
This has got to be a no ball. It's way too high. The umpire was proceeding to call it. Let's just see.
Maybe it's because Chris Dorr's taking too long. Perhaps. Seems to be a bit confusion.
And the umpire is saying that he couldn't see because the sun was in his eyes, so now he's going to go over to point where he can see it better.
That's what the confusion was. The central umpire called the no ball and said the square leg umpire. He comes in, drives back,
and it's not going to be right.
no extra runs.
Chukka was getting a bit excited there, and we over.
It all looked fine playing that shot, so essentially no damage. But a bit of confusion to
So,
keep that over.
and for 9.
1 for 9,
One
yes.
for 9.
Facing 290, so they now need 281 more runs to take the first semi-final. The other semi-final, Myrna and McLeod, at the Myrna Recreation Reserve, is also being played today.
9 minutes left here at the Cracknell Reserve.
About 3 overs, would you say, or 2?
I'd say 2, maybe 3.
Depends how Yarrambat hustle through their overs.
Yes. Now, Ty Gilmore on strike. It'll be interesting to see how he plays this bowler.
My way. No run.
Well, I think Ty's got to stay on strike here. As the night watchman, the night watchman's job is to keep the strike away from the proper batsman.
Well, not watchman's job is not to go out.
Well, actually, the night watchman's job, if he goes out, then it's not that bad because he's a night watchman.
It's pretty handy not watchman to have, Gilmore. He's an aggressive batter when he gets going, and
Yes.
but he's still developing.
He is. You don't want Door facing too many deliveries. He's the guy that Gilmore's got to protect now.
Comes in again. Drives away. Good power there in that shot. Gets to the boundary. Gilmore is on to 5. The score is 13 runs on the board with loss of 1 wicket, chasing 2-9 for victory. Not happening! Crack side over that one. But we're not missing out on a half volley like that. So they how many deliveries left in today? You can see the 2 men in close. They're in front of Gilmore. There's no reason to fight that, and he doesn't do so.
7 minutes left.
302 runs and 11 wickets have come today. So it is some days cricket. You can see it all on the archives.
Well, you can see the highlight package, which will come at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then the full replay, which will come at 2:30 on channel 8:15. Then we'll see the next day's play, and on tomorrow night, the same thing will happen. 2 o'clock for the highlight package, then 2:30 for the entire full match replay. And of course later on during the winter we might play it all over again.
Yarrambat on top. He comes in again. Gilmore's not played this, and it's a dot.
Oh, I know who that. It's Teagle's son.
Young Teagle hoping to bowl with the same action as his dad. 2 legends of Panton cricket. Now there's a talk to Door. There must be something extra about this.
Well, I can clearly see on the replay that, ooh, that would have hurt. Ooh, oh, why are you showing it again? Ooh, that would have hurt. Definitely.
Some poor work there by the replay manager. I'm not sure who's in charge of that. But there must be something else to it because it's a bit of controversy around. Still hasn't played that one. Now, funnily enough, the sun is setting over the side which the umpire will be looking into the sun now.
Yes, you noticed that, Pie Man.
Yes, before he was not looking into the sun, he's actually moved now into looking at the sun.
Very interesting. Obviously, he wants to cloud his judgment.
He wants to be put against the best. He wants to be in the toughest conditions. Well, bowl, but to no prevail. It did not fall.
So, Panton will be making 2 big run chases. A total of 500 runs they'll need to get in about 130 overs. You could take over, Pie Man.
I'll have no problems in that. In the thigh. Just Pie Man at the moment in the commentary box. Nobody else at all. Nobody else. Seeing another afternoon here, but not just any afternoon, it's semi-final time. Look around the Cracknell Reserve. No better place to have a final than here. Brave on it at the moment. No one. So, solid day's play here today. Plenty of rounds. Got a few wickets. You can't expect much more here. Bray onto ball, and he will send another delivery down to Gilmore. Back in the commentary box. We wouldn't have a commentary box without him.
I'm back with a vengeance.
Right around the globe. This is the end of this first day of the semi-final of Money Shield. Panton Hill v Yarrambat. The winner to play the winner of the Moon and McLeod game in the grand final.
Exciting stuff here.
Another regular update from a few of the other boundary riders. Special guests in the show: Heath George, Brad Mitchell, and Al Bentley. Charges in. Defended away. Back to the bowler. He's misfielded it. Still no runs scored. Panton Hill need a further 277 runs in the rest of today and tomorrow to win. We'll get one behind it, and the ball. The grand final preview coming up during the week. We preview the grand finals. Diamond Valley Cricket, and the home of it is Channel 8.
Channel 8.
Channel 8. The Dawn Strike.